Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. So we last left off with getting to the director's office, but everything's all, old. Also, there's dead Kenji in here. Hopefully, Saganuma maybe will explain, or maybe this will just be another weird thing. You know, woo, spooky, no leaves on the plant, broken glass, Are your injuries all right now, Sayo-chan? Shut up. Stay away. That manner of speaking is unappealing. The footsteps reach the side of the desk and stop. Stay away. Should I? After all. Lifting my face to look at her, I see Saganuma Rieko and... Oh no, it's Mari. Mari is next to Saganuma Rieko, a frightened expression on her face. On the other hand, Saganuma Rieko is smiling. The two of them are horribly mismatched. There's a cruelty to her, like someone forcing a shy child in front of a crowd of strangers. I propel my body into a standing position and take a step in Saganuma Rieko's direction. My feelings leading the charge. My legs become entangled and I topple over on the spot. Immediately after, something crashes hard into my shoulder. Saganuma Rieko is kicking at my shoulder with the pointed tip of her heel. Big sis! It's as if Mari's fear and the confusion resulting from my uncertainty about what I should do are mixing together. Having her look down at me after I lost my balance is making my vision swim. Oh, you needn't pity her. Please let Mari go. I raise my voice, but Saganuma Rieko merely continues to smile. Oh, Mari-chan chose to be with me. Saganuma Rieko says that in a sticky tone of hers. Mari says nothing to refute this. She merely turns her unstable eyes my way. Mayumi, something's not right. Sayo reaches out a hand to pull me up. As I take her hand, Sayo pulls me up towards her with a jerk. We move away from the desk with Kenji's body on top of it and go almost diagonally across the room. Mari, if you're afraid, come over here. I turn to Mari and say, it isn't as if Saganuma Rieko is controlling Mari merely by putting her hand on her shoulder. I won't go. Mari, that lady, she's a bad person. Come here. I won't go. I won't go. Mari seems to be nothing short of terrified as her words grow stronger. Mari shakes her head and turns me down. Something's definitely not right. Sayo says this as she cuts in between us. Glaring at Saganuma Rieko, she continues in a forceful tone. You, what did you do to Mayumi's little sister? Moreover, what's with this body? This room? You came here because you know. You need to use the proper tone when asking someone something, Sayo-chan. You know that, don't you? Shut up. Answer me. And you were such an earnest child when you were little. Whatever happened to you? Got a little rough around the edges after your father died, didn't you? What did you say? Sayo, calm down. This woman's also acting strange. Already being dead, this woman should be cut off from the flow of time. In spite of that, she seems to have obtained some growth. She's aware of the director's death. There's something inconsistent about Saganuma Rieko. Didn't she kill the director? She should always know about the director's death, right? She's trying to make us mad. Don't let her drag you along. Now that Sayo is worked up, I'm the one who's gotten calm. I grip Sayo's wrist and give a firm squeeze. I want her to know she isn't alone. What are you going to do, Mari? I came here to see her. I won't allow you to cause her harm. You won't allow me? Then what do you intend to do? There's two of us. We'll come at you. We're gonna beat you up. We'll come at you with all we've got. Right now, Sayo's with me. As I say this, Sayo glances at me and nods in agreement. Oh my, how scary. But no need to worry, since Mari-chan has chosen to be with me of her own free will. I have no intention of doing anything to her. Quite the contrary, actually. From here on out, you could say that Mari-chan will be doing the meddling here in Manton Aquarium. What do you mean by that? Sagano Mariko laughs with a sly hee-hee, and without even answering my question, starts talking again. You two have experienced this room. No, this aquarium's puzzle. You two have also experienced the way this place changes once you go through a door. This is a world full of possibilities. This is a world that contains within it the past, present, and future. Possibilities? I understand about the souvenir shop from the past in the old staff room. But the future, it wouldn't make sense for things that haven't happened yet to take place here. That's not all. The phenomena that happen here are things that should never have been possible. The Fish of the World booth with fish corpses scattered about. The jellyfish booth where the glass suddenly shattered. Those are what one might call possibilities that shouldn't have happened. It's a construct decided on by humans that time only proceeds in one direction. I wonder if you can comprehend that it isn't the truth. No matter how much we look at her with a doubt in our eyes, she merely looks back with a wicked smile. This world known as Manton Aquarium is made up of numerous souls of living things that perished along with the director. This story, you heard it from Kenji-san, didn't you? How did you... The form of energy we know as souls gives this place its shape. Though, strictly speaking, they aren't living souls, possess a fluidity and directionality to them that makes living thing the closest way to describe them. Do you understand? She seems to be toying with us and watching for our reactions. However, what she's saying seems to be the truth, so we listen intently. It's missing the exaggeration that would seem like a lie. After a pause, Sagano Mariko pats Mari on the head. Even when our eyes meet, Mari's expression doesn't change, her mouth shut tight. It's just that Mari's eyes seem to be rejecting me when I call out to her. Entities that have become spirits are not bound by time, demonstrating the possibility to pursue their own directionality. So in this world, those that tried to kill you did so to try and pull in your souls. Wait a minute, wasn't this world created by my father's hatred for you? At the moment it was created, yes. The director's malice guided the souls of those creatures, and they created this place. But now things are different. In trying to steal energy from the outside world to maintain this place, this world's directive is switched to maintenance. The souls now bear only a grudge and their curse, having changed into creatures that seek only this place's preservation. I suppose you understand what that means, don't you? Papa is... You mean Sakuragi Isao is no longer here? Not even a spirit? You've finally gotten skilled at making inferences, haven't you? But it's pitiful. Speaking in mathematical terms, it's not that your solution is insignificant. It's just that your calculations were off, so your answer is wrong. You're going in circles, come on. That's how I'm feeling. Come on, let's move somewhere. For Sayo, it was a fact that she had to hear. If the truth we arrived at doesn't exist, then he merely exists without the shell of an individual body. This Manton Aquarium is like a pool of souls that have lost their individuality. Then why are you here? There's no mistaking that you're Sagano Mariko, right? There are two reasons, you know. Because I was guided here by you. She pats Mari on the head. When Mari is touched by Saganuma Rieko, she closes her eyes for a moment. There's definitely another side to this. As this thought crosses my mind, I wait for her to continue. And because of my hatred, I want to remain Saganuma Rieko. I'm doing this of my own will, big sister. As time passes this way, Mari-chan will become one with us and will be sublimated into a general concept. Do you like concepts? Can you stand the thought of her becoming a mere idea? A concept? What exactly do you mean by that? What does that mean, I wonder? Since she's already a used-up possibility, there's no need for you to know. Used up? What do you mean? Well, I'm glad you asked, let me tell you. It's toppled over there before you. A tool that person tried to use. You mean Kinji-san? He is Kinji-kun, but he is no longer Kinji-kun. He is merely the living flesh that Sakuragi Isao used in order to interact with the physical world. To make it easy to understand, shall we say he hijacked this body? But in trying to forcibly pull away one of the souls, Kinji-kun's soul itself disappeared. Thanks to his disappearance, we were able to seize control of this world called Manton Aquarium. Ha! I'll have to thank him. My papa did? He just said something about losing one's individuality. He was both an individual and part of the whole. I like it. It's good to make it confusing. He was in existence with Sakuragi Isao, and that was Manton Aquarium. He apparently never understood it. Huh. I thought he was a little more clever than that, though. Saganuma Rieko casts a sidelong glance in the direction of Kinji-san's body, then gives a daring smile. I can barely understand anything she's saying. Individuals in the whole. I don't get it at all. It might be something living beings like us are unable to comprehend. It's just that, in all that, there's one question that is beginning to come into focus. Did you kill Kinji-san? Ha. Are you saying you killed Papa twice? Ha 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 ha. That high-pitched laughter is growing gradually louder. Sayo knits her brow together and glares at Saganuma Rieko. I do the same. The laughter echoing throughout the room serves as our confirmation. We still don't know how or why she's doing this. We also don't know her motive for doing so. But Saganuma Rieko, she killed both Kinji-san and the director. Mari, you have to get away from that woman. She is a murderer. Ha 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 ha. I can't laugh. I can't laugh at all. What's so funny? I won't forgive you. Leaving Kinji-san in that state as you continue to laugh about it. Big sis. Well, maybe Mari-chan should laugh too. Please stop this. Mari, come over here. That woman, it's not good for you to stand by someone as bad as her. Sakuragi Isao, who used Kinji-kun's body, killed many people to preserve this world called Manton Aquarium. Are you saying it's bad to erase such evil? Of course. Mayumi, that's enough. We don't have time to deal with her. Papa was this place's core. Having lost its core, this place should disappear. You need to say farewell to Mari, and we need to escape with that Himeno girl. But... that's right. See, I still don't understand that. Why? Why did you kill him if he was keeping this place running? That was your agenda. That was your thing you were wanting to do. You've lost. Congratulations, you idiot. I don't get it. That's right. How about you finally realize the mistake you've made? Seeing Sayo pulling my arm, Saganuma Rieko says this to grab our attention. Her expression unchanging, a wicked smile appears on her face. She said you're bad, Mari-chan. What are you... The one Kinji-kun Sakuragi Isao killed was Mari-chan. Huh? Mayumi, don't be deceived. Sayo-chan, you've realized the cause of Kinji-san's death, haven't you? Since there are no external wounds, you figured that it might be poison, but did you really figure it out? There's no change to his lips or eyeballs, or even his internal organs. There's no swelling or inflammation anywhere on him. Poison wouldn't be able to kill someone like that. Stop this. You listened to part of my story, then make a guess, didn't you? That's why you hurried me on. No, that's not it. The soul itself was obliterated. It was completely removed from this existence known as Manton Aquarium. Hehe. That's not something humans can handle, is it? But you're already dead. You've already become like a ghost. Is that why you can drain away someone's life energy? It's possible for humans unified with the aquarium, isn't it? I was once the individual known as Saganuma Rieko. Then Mari should be the same. She is not. My soul is a mixture of emotions. Hatred towards the director, anxiety over the fear of the aquarium disappearing, rage at being killed. All of them negative emotions. With all of these as examples, my grudge, like all of the souls in Manton Aquarium, is red in color. Mari-chan's different. This girl's soul is pure, the same color as water. The true meaning of this is that she won't melt into the existence known as Manton Aquarium, although she is a part of the world known as Manton Aquarium. If you can become self-aware, you can take control of the power that is Manton Aquarium. It's a different concept from the start. It is no exaggeration to say that Mari-chan can cause any of the things that could possibly happen in this closed-off world. Even though you say that, there's no way that Mari could kill or erase anyone. I told you, in order for you to return from this aquarium safely, you will have to end this world once and for all. To do that, you would have had to remove the director's soul anyway. And if the Manton Aquarium under Mari-chan's control supplies itself with more bodies, she can meddle in the real world just as the director did. Just as I told you. You understand what that means, don't you? Mari can come back? Mayumi! But that's more bodies. It's not like those will just appear when she needs one. If Kinji-san was used as the director's tool, then that means people who are uninvolved in this will... If someone else's sacrifice to Mari can come back. I think about how I want to see Mari. I love Mari. But this is... Apparently this choice doesn't actually matter in terms of endings or anything. Of course that's no good. Of course, this is something unacceptable. I don't want to have Mari do something like that. I look into Mari's face. I have no idea what kind of face I'm making myself. You can't do that, Mari. But I want to be with you, big sister. But that way is unacceptable. I avert my gaze from Mari. I can't look at her face anymore. My emotions and my sense of logic are at war. There is an internal struggle as I try to hold on to my sense of ethics. Feelings that I know are wrong are raging within me. I want to be with her, forever. But that's not a good way to go about it. I don't want to say goodbye here. This is reality. But I thought you would be happy, big sister. There's no way I could be. The reason I screamed out like that is merely to alleviate some of these emotions. Big sis. No, that isn't what I... Ha 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 ha. So you've rejected her, your own sister. Saganu Marieko runs her hand along Mari's shoulders, then brings it back to her side. Mari opens her eyes wide, a terrified expression on her face. Shut up. It's obvious that nothing will come from such a decision. I just... Whoa. Mari crumples over, falling to her knees on the spot. Mari, it's you who's been rejected, isn't it? Faltering at Saganu Marieko's provocative words, I stop moving for a moment. In that moment, the entire director's office seems to begin pulsing. A blue light begins to flow out from the tank. The room is being repaired. As the room is enveloped in light, the damage fades away. Instantly, the director's office changes form into a clean room with no ruin or deterioration. That's fine. All of this power, I'll gather it here. It doesn't end with the blue light flowing into the room. What? There's some sort of projection within the light. Just as Sayo said, something is faintly being projected within the blue light. Gradually, the contours come into focus, revealing it to be Mantini's building. This is... The blue light that has filled the room is reminiscent of a movie projection screen. After 1 minute passes, what's being projected becomes clear beyond the shadow of a doubt. Himeno and I are shopping inside Mantini's building. We both look like we're having fun. What we're looking at appears to be recorded video. However, the version of myself shown in the video is unfamiliar to me. Ha 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 ha. I laugh occasionally during common speech. What you're looking at is one possibility. It's a possible future. Mari-chan, you should understand. Saganu Marieko shouts towards Mari in a loud voice. You've been rejected. Your big sister chose not you, Mari-chan, but a future with her friend. Mari-chan, you've been cast aside. Your sister can't have friends. She's gotta choose you. The video is showing off other images of us now. Mixed in with those images are things I actually did experience. All of them are possibilities. But what Saganu Marieko is saying is wrong. That's not true. There's no way it could be true. I would never toss Mari aside. What are you trying to do by making excuses? Within this footage, Mari-chan is nowhere to be seen, but you're smiling like you're having such a good time. Me too. Why? Footage of Sayo hanging out with us is also being shown. There are also images of her chatting happily with a girl I don't know. This version of me is... I don't know. This is wrong, Mari. It is. I don't want to hear it. That's a lie. Even as I shout out to her, there's no way it'll reach Mari. I've already been rejected by Mari. Nakanobe Mari is not needed in the life of Nakanomi Mayu. Even if you're not there, this is all your sister needs in her future to keep a smile on her face. The images are shooting by too fast now. There's too much to take in, and it's all become impossible to pick up on. But Mari is no longer looking at the future displayed before us. She's not looking at anything at all. If you want your sister to need you, you already know what you have to do, don't you, Mari-chan? Mari, you don't have to do anything, I gather myself and rush to Mari's side. There's nothing Saganu Marieko can say now that will make me falter. Mari, But when I reach out my hand to Mari, something gets in my way. It feels as if I've been thrust back hard by someone. No, at that moment, I'm sure I was thrown back by something. Mari still isn't looking at me. The projection has already disappeared, and the light enveloping the room has gradually become red. Like blood. It's a deep red, just like blood. It's getting red. It feels like something's about to happen. At Sayo's words, my own sense of wariness grows stronger. However, I have to tell Mari. I have to get her to understand. Because there's no way I could ever not need Mari. Now, erase Sakuragi Sayo once and for all. If you want to have your sister all to yourself. No! Mari looks at Sayo with her eyes open wide. That something that tossed me back will now probably attack Sayo. To erase Sayo, and to tempt Mari into doing so. That is absolutely unforgivable. Unforgivable! Saying this, I step between Mari and Sayo, and spread both my hands out wide. An imposing stance. No matter what happens, I won't take my eyes off Mari. With that as my intent, I continue watching her. After some time passes, there's no change. A slight silence flows throughout this world, enveloped in red. The one who finally opens her mouth is Mari. So I guess no one needs me after all. Mari's voice is so discouraged. It seems as if it will sink into the depths of my ears. It's the first time I've ever heard such a voice. Before Mari's words completely vanish from this room, I cry out. That's not true. Liar. Along with her strong words, a purple light begins to swirl around Mari. Mayumi, you need to run. I can't leave Mari behind. As if trying to match the appearance of the light, the room begins to vibrate. I lose my balance, but grab onto the desk to keep myself standing. Mari, are you doing this? That lady told me so. She said that you don't need me, big sister. Have you thought that maybe she's lying? Hey, listen to what I'm telling you. That's not what I'm thinking at all. In 5 years, you never came to look for me, big sister. I couldn't. I was too afraid to confirm that you were really gone. I'll have you all to myself. I want to be together with you forever. She said I was the only one who could do it. After Mari's words, it's Saganuma Rieko's sticky voice that takes over. Hee, it's beginning now. This world, it's being reconstructed. I can't move. She clicks her tongue after those short words. Sayo's harsh stares being returned by both Mari and Saganuma Rieko. The room shaking immediately becomes stronger. Just keeping myself standing is taking all I have. The violet light, with Mari at its center, grows even more intense. The strikingly colored light makes keeping my eyes open painful. I can't take it anymore. I think those words were my final chance. Huh? What is this sensation? I can't see anything. Thanks to a violent shock from the striking light, I shut my eyes and collapse onto the ground. The next moment, I lose sense of equilibrium. Which is up and which is down? At the moment I lose any sense of direction, my consciousness sinks into the sea.